run, and I hate to tell you, it's just me tonight, because, well, Carrie's a flat earther now. Why did you have to watch all those YouTube videos, Carrie? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you've heard our cause forever. I hope you think you're clever.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition.
So now I can't imagine how. I hope you're happy right now. Carrie, listen to me. Just tell all of them you were wrong. You can still co-host the podcast that you've worked for 8 years for. You can have all you ever wanted.
I know. But I don't want it. No. I can't want it anymore. Something has changed with him. Something is not the same. I threw it playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and sleep. It's time to try to deny gravity. I think I'll try denying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Explain to you, you're having delusions of flat earth.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change. Until I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing fans. I guess I've lost. Well, if they're fans, they come at much too high a cost. I'd sooner mind denying gravity. Kiss me goodbye. I'm denying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Ross, just come with me. Think of what we could do together. YouTube videos, unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Ross, pods, the way we plan them.
If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I denying gravity. With you and I denying gravity.
They'll never bring us down. What? Are you coming? What?
I hope you're happy now. Now that you're choosing this.
You do. I hope it brings you bliss.
I really hope you get it, and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend.
Oh,
Yeah, see? Here.
gravity does exist. Okay.
Awkward.
It's okay if I still co-host there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Welcome to Honor Ross and Carrie.
Offer's still open. The show where we don't just report on fringe science, spirituality, claims of the paranormal, but take part ourselves.
Yep, when they make the claims, we show up so you don't have to. I'm Carrie Poppy.
And I'm Ross Watcher, and thank you for coming out, Los Angeles.
You know, one thing we didn't think about is how we sit.
Oh, I thought we were standing the whole time.
Oh, okay.
There are chairs.
I'm gonna get a chair. Yeah, boy, we have been looking forward to this show for a while.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got a lot of amazing guests.
Yes, fun
Yes.
things to talk about.
Yeah. So one thing that we wanted to do at this show is vaccinate all our guests for measles.
Yes, that was the plan.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's an online test you can take to see which vaccines you need.
From the CDC.
If you were
Not like a
born-
BuzzFeed quiz.
Now, most of you had responsible parents who gave you MMR, shots when you were a child when you were supposed to. Right. But if you were born before 1957 in particular.
After 1957.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you were born between 1957 and 1990, like we were,
You're eligible for a booster shot.
for a booster, because most of us only got one unit, and now they know you need two.
And guess why there's measles outbreaks again? Because people aren't vaccinated. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Who knows? Such a mystery.
Someone explain to this person in the fourth row. So we lined up this doctor who was going to come, and he was going to vaccinate all of our guests. We were very excited about it. Shall we go ahead and throw these people under the bus?
Throw 'em right under that bus.
Okay. So it's this company called Heal,
Now,
and
granted, the MMR vaccine is something like north of $200.
yeah, they were going to comp them. Thank you, Heal. But then they decided that they would need to give a 20-minute physical to every single person on stage during the show. And we're like, oh, so you've never been to a show, have you? So we did what we do best and bought fake medicine.
Yeah. Yay. All right. So, this is a zoomed-in version of what Carrie has here.
Yes.
And you picked it up from the local apothecary?
Yes, spelled C-A-R-I-E. No, I got it from Santa Monica Homeopathic.
I like those all.
Is that someone who works there?
Yes.
No.
Glad you showed up.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna learn a lot. So Santa Monica Homeopathic was recommended to me when I went to Rainbow Grocer. Woo. Oh no, this person in the front row is very interactive.
We are not promoting groceries here.
So Rainbow Grocer is a place also in Santa Monica where they tend to have these sort of alternative treatments. And I asked them, do you have any homeopathic vaccines? And they were like, no. Even they thought that was absurd. But then they said, you should go to Santa Monica Homeopathic. They have everything. And they do.
And do they?
So this is an alternative to the MMR for only $15 instead of $225.
Hey, already a cost savings.
You can get 400 pellets, and you only need to take 4. So this is enough for 100 people.
And it's, the measles, mumps, rubella, and it's homeopathic preparation 200C. So that tells you just how many succussions have been performed to the, well, was it water that was put in the pills? No, that still wouldn't make sense, but.
No. So homeopathy usually, just for people who aren't aware, if it's true homeopathy, there is not a single molecule of the original active substance in the medicine, right? So they take a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of, say, caffeine, and they dilute it thousands of times until there's nothing left.
Put one drop in a container of water, they shake it up, and then they take a drop out of that water and they put it in another big thing of water and they shake it up. And the more you do this, the more potent it's supposed to be.
Because water has memory. So
Doesn't it remember all the dinosaur poop then?
apparently not. So I thought that's what this was, but when I asked the woman who sold it to me, she had a different explanation about how this particular homeopathy is made.
As you can see on the back here, it was manufactured using the magnetic/mechanical technique to encode the energy signature, aka magnetic reminence, for the stated substance, encoded and shaken. There's a parenthesis inside the parenthesis, but did they ever finish the first one?
No, you're right.
There are no biologically active ingredients / compounds or components of the stated substance. Well, that's for sure. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
What?
Yeah, I know what the FDA would have to say about that. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Huh. Except MMR, of course.
Right, yeah.
We have a clip of the woman explaining to me how this works.
Yes, so here she goes.
This company is a radionics company, and the FDA is happy for us to sell radionics remedies
Oh, okay.
without a prescription.
Oh, what are
Because
radionics? What's that?
Radionics is a form of energy medicine that is a machine that dials in the frequency of these diseases and then imprints the frequency onto placebo pellets. It's the vibration of measles, mumps, rubella.
Does this work as well?
It works just as well.
Oh, okay.
In my
Okay.
experience, it works just as well.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen it work. And you can't shed with this. like
Right.
You can with some conventional vaccines.
Oh, you can't shed? What's that?
Well, you get a conventional vaccine,
Uh-huh.
and it's live.
Uh-huh.
The person that gets the vaccine is spreading the disease for the first 10 days after they get the vaccine.
Really?
Yeah, they don't talk about that too much. That's the case. You can Google it.
So if you get the MMR vaccine, then for 10 days you can give people like rubella?
You're
What?
shedding. You're shedding. Google it.
Okay, that's wild. Okay.
It is. It's kind of nonsensical.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
Nonsensical is the word. So I've heard that. I didn't know
Yeah,
if
there's
that's
a
true.
lot of debate on that, and what I would say is that it weakens the immune system and really paralyzes the immune system. When the immune system is down and the nervous system is damaged, then yeah, of course you're getting all these symptoms. You know what I mean? I mean, I treat quite a few autistic kids in my private practice, and the parents did everything right. They vaccinated. They thought they did what they thought they were supposed to be doing. And then I have one or two that have never been vaccinated, and they were born autistic. They were born that way.
Oh, huh.
But
What do you do for them?
Chelation, parasites, virus, bacteria, radiation, EMFs, 5G now. So yeah, there's a whole huge list of things that can really impede our immune function.
Did you go to school for this?
Yeah, I studied for 4 years, and I've been a homeopath, professional classical homeopath for 20 years.
Hey, us too, we're homeopaths.
That's true. We both got our naturopath license, yes.
She said to Google it, we Googled it.
Yeah, it turns out that's not true. You can't give anyone measles, mumps, or rubella because you got the vaccine.
Shedding, I didn't know about this. It's when you're, that period where you're either freshly having this disease or you're getting over it and you're still communicable and you give it to somebody else. That's shedding. And it does happen, but not from an MMR vaccine.
Right.
And if it does communicate to others, it's an attenuated form, so they would just be getting vaccinated as well.
Yeah. So get vaccinated. So that woman was also, you heard her mention autism. One of the myths surrounding MMR is that it contributes to autism. It does not. That is completely proven and put to rest. But not apparently at Santa Monica Homeopathic.
That was a dense passage of ideas. One of the first things that one of the things that she mentioned, I think we'll be hearing a lot about, is this 5G concern, because they're starting to spread out 5G networks, and they're more closely, the cellular towers are more closely aligned to one another, and so you're going to be hearing a lot of concern about that as well. But again, this is non-ionizing radiation. We've talked about this on the show before. It can't actually knock electrons out of valence or do anything like that. So, next time you hear your crazy uncle talking about 5G.
Okay, Ross.
Yeah, what do we got?
So we have 400 of these pellets. Now, one thing that she did warn me about is that you can get a reaction to these, even though there is no active ingredient in it. your body is now interacting with the water, which has the memory of measles, mumps, and rubella. So as a result, you may get a rash, you may get really fatigued, you may get a sore throat. And she warned me, only take 2 to 4. So we're each gonna take 30.
Okay. We need some water for this.
Yeah, for 30, yeah.
They're tiny pellets, but you know.
I mean, to be fair, there's water in this. And then, when we have our guests up, we're gonna make them take a bunch of crap medicine. Okay, you ready? Yep. Okay. I wanted you guys to see that this, I hadn't tampered with it, but they really closed it up well. Okay, you ready? I'll just give you a handful.
They gotta get
All right,
something
there you
right.
go.
Whoa! Okay. That is way more than 30.
Is it? Here, I can take some of them.
Just so we have enough for our guests.
Yeah.
Not that I'm worried.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're sweet. Sugar pills.
Yeah, not bad. There you go. Come on. Oh wait, should I crush them or just?
Should you crush them, you asked? That's a question for our later guests, the Candy Crushers.
Oh, fair. Good point. Though I heard from the first row, I can just let them dissolve.
Yeah, I think you just swallow, as if it's medicine. Oh my God, is there a calorie counter?
What is it?
5 pellets is 0.4 calories and 0.06 sugar grams.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in there.
Yeah, it's definitely all sugar. Yeah.
Hey, who else should try this?
Well, I think we should try it first. I'm thinking Maximum Fun's Go Fact Yourself host, J. Keith Van Stratton.
J. Keith Van Stratton. Come on up, J. Keith.
Hello, my friends.
Hi, nice to see you.
Let's get you here. Let's bring the microphone to you.
All right.
So, J. Keith.
I should warn you, I'm currently shedding a vodka tonic.
Let me stand in your infection
Ooh,
zone.
get some of that. Get some of that contact drunk.
What's your experience with homeopathy, J. Keith?
I believed it there was a period in my life where I was living in Los Angeles and therefore was what you would call spiritual. And so during that time, I would try a few different things and then find them not working, and now I'm mad at it. Now I'm mad if I go into a drugstore and there's a remedy that someone's recommended, and then tiny little letters it says
doesn't
homeopathic.
work.
Yeah, it would be better if it said that,
Yeah.
but you have to know how to translate homeopathic to doesn't work.
And now you deal professionally in facts.
Yes. Oh, this is the part where I plug my podcast. Yeah, hi everybody. I'm the host of Go Fact Yourself on the Maximum Fun Network. It's a show where we have celebrities and people playing trivia games. It's a lot of fun. And Ross and Carrie were on our Max Fun Drive bonus episode.
Yeah, if you're a Max
this
Fun
year.
supporter, you can listen to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's
fantastic.
one of my favorite episodes. You guys were great, and it was a funny show. It was an emotional show. It was a smart show.
Carrie cried.
Carrie did cry. I hear it doesn't take much though. I don't know if you'll be
No, I was joking. Well, maybe.
She cries at YouTube videos about flat Earth.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful. Learning
When you see
history.
that big blue nickel in the sky, it's so gorgeous.
You ready for your overdose?
Absolutely.
Yeah, do you want the standard 30?
I'll go whatever the woman who had 4
Okay.
years of something recommended.
Okay.
Yeah. No, whatever.
No.
Everybody
I'm
else.
glad you're trusting your
Yeah.
expertise. All right.
I'm actually curious. Do you think they actually went through the process that they say they went through? Like, is there a double fraud?
I thought about that too. I mean,
Very good point.
once all you're producing is sugar pellets, to even bother using this fancy
Right.
machine.
Or do you just don't do it and say you did?
Right.
It's the same.